Hey guys, I'm back again. I know I've been doing a lot of comic videos lately, but I did my first video recently-ish, and I thought that was fun, and I kind of wanted to do a back issue haul, so that's how another haul came out a week after that, and the reason I got another haul 2-3 days later after that, when I finished that haul video, I hit up eBay. eBay told me if I used the app, I got like a $10 or a $5 off deal. And I found this really good deal on a lot for $100 or 100 comic grab bag. So I bought it, and I expected it to come in like a week, so it wouldn't be that bad for me to make another video. But instead, I had a very quick turnaround. Came in about a day and a half, probably like 36 hours after I ordered it. It was here, and well, thought might as well do another video on it, 100 new comics. So let's get started. I actually haven't really looked through these. I grabbed them in clusters and I popped them down. So I know what's on top. That's about it. First off, I've got Darkhawk number 2. Very cool cover. Darkhawk versus Hobgoblin, guest starring Spider-Man. Pretty cool. 1991 book. So very cool book right there. And most of these were bagged and boarded too. So for like the 32 bucks I paid, bag and boards alone would probably cost just as much, and most of these are, which is really nice. Next, I got Kayasma's Dark Soul. This is a CPM manga. I'm not huge into manga, actually. Don't like them all that much, so it's kind of just going to go off to the side. But going on, next thing I got was Marvel Comics Dark Angel number 8. Looks pretty cool. Very cool cover here. We have Psylocke on it and Dark Angel. So very cool looking cover. I like the colors on it. Looks pretty sweet. Very 90s looking book. So this looks like 1992 Marvel Comics UK. Oh, so I don't know if this is actually sold in America or not, or if it was just UK exclusive. But the seller was from Vegas. And all these books, most of them are in near mint condition. There are one or two that was damaged on the front because, like it looked like a few of them were damaged because the mailman screwed up, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Next, Thunderbolts 29. Very cool. Hot guys in the corner. Yeah, looks pretty sweet, and special appearance by Machine Man. So pretty cool looking cover again. Pretty cool. Assume this is like late 2000 or early 2000s, late 90s. Next up, Runaways number 18. Pretty cool. I actually haven't read that much Runaways, but it looks pretty cool to me. So yep, next book. Looks like an Image book. This one doesn't have a board, but it's bagged still. I have no idea what this book series is. Bade. That's what I can see. I actually am not huge into Image, that's why I have no idea. Pretty cool looking cover again. Very imagey. Another one with no backing board. Valiant comic. I don't have very much Valiant. Bloodshot. Pretty cool looking, falling from the sky. Another Valiant. This is Bloodshot number 4. The last one was number 6. Looks like they're kind of gunned in. So, cool. Next book, New Men number 6. This is an Image comic. It's got that very Image style. You can just tell an Image book if this didn't have a thing. I plan on getting into older 90s Image some more. I don't have all that much of them. And that's kind of nice that I got one. Next, we got Thunderbolts number 28. Very cool looking. Marvel's Most Wanted. Thunderbolts. Pretty cool looking cover like the last one. Here it looks like we have Gunsmith Cats, Goldie versus Misty. Another anime book, don't really care. This is by Dark Horse Comics. Dark Horse Comics manga. Alright, don't really care that much. I don't know anything about those, so I wouldn't be able to begin to tell you anything. Kid Eternity, this is a DC Vertigo book. Pretty cool. I like the cover on that. Nice painted. A lot of these Vertigo ones are cool. I actually got a lot a while ago, like a couple years ago, where I got a whole bunch of the Vertigo Sandman series, and those had really cool covers. And then Kid Eternity number 10. What was the last one? Number 14. So cool. Next, this is a newer Vertigo book. The Crusades number 19. Looks like someone's calling me right now. Here, I'll be right back. Alright, I guess my friend's coming over, so it looks like we only have a few minutes to do this. Next, we got Kabunk by Image, number 2, Reflections. New Men number 6, once again. I think we did get this exact issue. Yup. Bound to happen if you're getting a lot, though, so whatever. It's all good. Oh, don't tip on me. Don't tip on me, Set. Alright, so next off, oh, very cool. The Avengers United They Stand. Pretty sweet. And that's him, so I'll probably come back to this in a minute. Also, this is based on the Fox Kids show. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. It's about 2 hours later. My friends wanted to come over. I caught a few minutes though, so I could continue this. Next off, Extreme X-Men number 30. Storm cover, very cool, like the other ones. I also did pick up my new books for this week. We're up in Roseville by Source, so very cool. Next up looks like Ultimate X-Men. Anything Ultimate's pretty cool. This is by Bendis. Bendis was busy back then. I love Bendis's all new X-Men run, so I'm sure I'm gonna be loving this Ultimate X-Men book. I don't think I have very much Ultimate X-Men, if I do have any. Actually, I know I have a book or two for it. Next, I have Steel 18. This one's bagged, but not boarded. Whatever. Pretty cool anyways. This one is Daikazu? Daikazu? I don't know. Looks pretty neat. Ground Zero Comics 1989. These are all in really good condition, too. I'll probably specify if it isn't Steel 19, so we got another Steel book in here. Very cool. They were probably together when I initially got these, but I grabbed these in probably stacks like 15, 20 right out of the box. Next up, Wildcats number 36. This one unfortunately did get bended a little because the mailman wasn't very careful with my box. One of the big flat rate boxes too. Whatever. Not that badly bent. So Wildcats 38. Next up, Dollman. Full color adventures based on the new movie. I actually didn't know there was a Dollman movie. I doubt it's related to the Dollman character that DC just made a book out of a little bit ago. Just adjusting my camera. Next off, another Wildcats book, number 28. What did we have before? 36. Then I don't know what Wildcats is. I assume it's kind of like kind of looks like the Justice League of Image or something. Cool. Next off, unbagged and boarded, Doctor Strange 34. Very cool Doctor Doom cover, Dark Doom. Cool. Another unbagged book, Dr. Fate, starring Wonder Woman. And Dr. Fate, the female one, against Crowman. Another unbagged Excalibur, Nightcrawler cover. Pretty cool. Next off, Generation X. Pretty cool looking cover. Big time in the Big Apple. Wild Star number 2. Image book. Arachnia number 1. Heart of the Spider. This book's pretty interesting. Legends of NASCAR number 8. There were 8 Legend of NASCAR books. Alright, that's going to be an interesting read when I get to it. Probably not for like another year based on how much is stacking up right now. Generation X, Spectacular, or Holiday Spectacular. Very cool. Richard Dragon, In the Shadow of Nightwing. Number 2 by Chuck Dixon, Nightwing book, so I like it already. JLA 100. I think I might have this one. But I think this is an upgrade copy of that book if I remember right. Another Unbagged and Bored. Infinite Crisis number 5. I like the cover on this a lot. But this is unbagged and boarded. Gonna have to bag it up. Whatever. Sounds good to me, no problem. Infinite Crisis number 6. Very cool. I don't have any Infinite Crisis, I don't think. I'm trying to adjust this. That's a little better. And this one was also a little bent by the postman. Whatever. Justice League versus the Injustice League number 15. I do have this book. I think I just read it fairly recently too. Or I put it in one of my stacks. Whatever. Whatever, I can live with it. Pull this out. Ultimate Spider-Man 126. Unbagged and boarded. Looks like Spider-Man in his black suit. This was going on around the time of Secret Invasion. Yeah, he's in his black suit here. Fighting the Ultimates. Pretty cool. Having a hard time grabbing these. Spider-Girl number 79. Pretty cool. Looks like some form of Green Goblin was on that cover. The slightly newer, I think, Amazing Spider-Girl 14. Pretty sweet. Gen 13 Marvel Comics Image crossover. Pretty cool. I always like these crossover books, even though I'm not super familiar with Gen 13. Still something interesting. This book looks pretty sweet. Spider-Man Unlimited 3. Very cool Dr. Octopus cover. Keep in mind, these were all 30 cents a piece once I had my discount stuff. So since most of these are bagged and boarded, it's a really good deal. Invincible Iron Man. Very cool, like the Iron Man in Shining Armor. I think I do have this book. I have a lot of trades right now because I got like 2 10-pack trades, like 10 random trades. Actually, my grandma picked them up off somewhere for cheap. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 32. Very cool looking book. Doctor Doom cover. Damage Control number 2. Pretty cool. I've heard a lot of cool things about these books, and I think I have 3 or 4 of these that I've just never read yet. When I don't read them, I don't file them, so there's a lot of books I have to read still that are just in a stack. Superman 206. This is pretty cool. This is when Jim Lee was doing a run on this. So Brian Azzarello, Jim Lee. Awesome. That's unbagged and boarded. Legion 9133. I very well might have this book. I have a lot of these Legion on like 91, 90 covers. I got actually a couple of years ago. My first big lot I bought, something similar to this. I got a whole long box comics for 15 bucks at a flea market. Good quarter of them were these Legion 91s. And I had a lot of flash books and stuff in there too. That's unboarded. Probably will stay unboarded too. I don't board like my cheap books that I don't care that much about. Justice number 5. Very cool. Alex Ross cover. I don't know about the interiors. I think I have 1 or 2 Justice books. A Bizarro number 204. I don't know what this is like. There's no more Bizarro like a Bizarro. Cool. Next up, Supergirl number 3. Very cool cover. Supergirl's being defeated by someone. I actually really like these old school Superman books. Or not old school, but 90s Superman books. Pretty cool. They're very common, so I can get them in quarter bins, but I don't buy them all that much. Aquaman, Sword of Atlantis, fighting Ocean Master. Love Aquaman. Aquaman books. I have a lot of Aquaman, actually. Or a decent amount of the old Aquaman books. I have Aquaman number 1 from his first series, which I'm pretty proud of. Batman 441. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I probably have this one, to be honest. But I don't know if I read this. I think this might be an early Tim Drake. I'm gonna have to look into this. I don't know. Reminds me of something I've seen in the past, so I'm gonna look it up. I might own it. That might be where I'm seeing it, but I don't know. Chaos Moon by Caliber Comics, issue 1 to number 1, so pretty cool. Definitely worth a read, especially these comics that were from dead publishers. Next, I got Daredevil, Man Without Fear, Marvel Knights. I actually have a decent amount of these Brian Michael Bendis Daredevil books. A few of these. Number 46. And under that it says 426. I don't know what that is, if that's continuing the old number. 46 in this series. I don't know. Next up, double-sized, or giant-sized spectacular Daredevil Man Without Fear. 260. I like these old Daredevil covers. Almost all of them just look beautiful. Pretty much anything from the start. But they got extra cool looking during Frank Miller's run, and since then, there's no turning back. Very cool book, 260. And I'll probably look through most of these books and read up on them online. Incredible Hulk, number 364. Mid-December, it says. Looks like this is when Hulk, because for a while... Countdown 4, 3, 2, 1, The Abomination. Cool. So it looks like this is when he was Grey Hulk for a while. I think. I don't know a ton. I actually have a decent Hulk run, but another lot actually, because a lot of my Hulks are from a lot. But last time I bought an eBay lot, I think I got like 25 issues, 30 issues of the Incredible Hulk, and I don't know. I don't seek out buying Incredible Hulk a lot. I also have Incredible Hulk 1 from Marvel Now, the Minneapolis Comic Con exclusive variant if you buy the special edition. Very cool. Batman 513. I know I don't have this one. Awesome Two-Face cover. Two-Face is one of my favorites to collect, so I'm down. Next up, Robin number 133. I have this book. I got that. If you guys remember, like a year or two back, I actually found Robin, like, probably half of the volume 4, which is the main run. You've had the 3 miniseries in the volume 4, and I think there was half the run about in the quarter bin, so I bought like half the run, but can't help getting a duplicate. I have a lot of Robin books for duplicates. It's a pretty cool one, in light of the new movie, Guardians of the Galaxy number 21. Pretty cool book, no board but a bag. This is actually in the 31st century. So, yeah. 21. They're actually getting a new series, Guardians 3000. This is the one that the mailman bent. This one was bent really bad, which sucks. It's bent really bad, as you guys can tell, which is a huge shame. Mighty Thor 446. The Kree Star Force versus the Shira Imperial Guard. The Shira Imperial Guard and the Avengers are stuck in the middle. This one got bent really bad, which sort of pissed me off. I knew I got this one beforehand because this was one of the first issues I pulled out. But it got bent pretty bad by the mailman, which sucks. This is where I assume most of the ones that got bent are. I don't know how bad these are damaged because I didn't look through all of them though. Fantastic Four 340. This one's in good condition. Cool. Fantastic Four. Looks like Iron Man and Thor are with them as well. Cool. Fantastic Four is another one I'll pick up once in a while, but I don't have a huge run of. Flash number 28. I have a huge, and I assume this is volume 2. I have a huge Flash run, and I kind of fell out of collecting it. A lot of the times I'll just pick them up randomly. But story time. When I first got into collecting single issues, I was big into Green Lantern, Blackest Night, and a little bit into Flash. But I fell out of Flash and Green Lantern lately. Not really fell out of them, but Green Lantern got a little repetitive, and Flash I just lost interest in favor of other books. But I got back into Flash. I started picking up the book monthly again, so I think I might actually hunt out for some more back issues. But I actually did get lucky. I found the first appearance of Reverse Flash for $6, which is a great deal, and it's in really good condition. It's like in better condition than this book. And I also found a couple of Reverse Flash books and a couple Silver Age Flash. So pretty cool getting like a $1 cover price book. Flash. Cool Hawkman book number 20. Another one. I actually have a big run of this because that same Legion 30 lot I told you about, I have a lot of those 90s Hawk World run and a few Hawkman books. Hawkman, pretty badass in my opinion. This is 03 series number 20. And his 03 series number 17. Well, I suppose it was probably 2001 that this book started. 2002, 2001. Very cool. Alright, next a couple Green Lantern books it looks like. First off, I've got Emerald Dawn Part 2, Beware My Power Human. In the early 90s, late 80s, I thought Sinestro was drawn weird. Don't like how it was drawn, but very cool. Always nice getting a Green Lantern issue. I've been getting a lot of the older back issues. I have a huge Green Lantern run. For the really old, like 60s ones, I probably have 5 or 6 books for that. Not huge, but then I have a huge Green Lantern run, like from the probably 2009 to 2000, probably like a couple months after the Green Lantern movie, probably like close to 2012, 2009, 2012. I pretty much have all those books for Green Lantern Corps, etc. Then I fell out of it pretty much around the New 52. Emerald Dawn Part 2. And I got, this is the newest book in my lot, I think. Green Lantern New Guardians 23. Very cool looking. In good-ish condition. It has like a corner thing. My guess would be that this guy's comic shop closed, and that's why he's doing this lot, because apparently he has like 100,000 comics. White Lantern, Guy Gardner, or Kyle Rayner. I actually might call up Source. I gotta see if they're open, but if they're open tonight, I might call them up tonight or tomorrow and see if they could add Green Lantern or Green Lantern New Guardians. I might add one of the books because I want to get back into at least one Green Lantern book. Wonder Woman 134. Who is Donna Troy? I'm not huge into Wonder Woman, or I don't have a huge Wonder Woman run. I do like Wonder Woman as a character. Another book I want to kind of get into, but this cover I think is really cool. I haven't seen it before, but we have Wonder Woman, Flash, Silver Age and Golden Age, then Who is Donna Troy, and I really like these covers where it looks very 70s to me, which is cool. It's a 96 cover, but it's white inside and a question inside, inside her body. Wonder Woman 200, it's a sensational double-size issue. Very cool looking cover. And this is like an 80-page giant. Very cool. Oh, nice. I don't know, is this a reprint of like the old ones? Or is this just how they decided? Alright, sorry about that. My camera stopped for some reason. But I don't know if they just decided to draw it in the classic style or if it's a classic story. This looks like a 60s story here, the second one. When I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm gonna look into it later. But whatever the case is, now I kind of want to read Wonder Woman 200. Alright, next off, I've got a couple Fables titles. 68. Really cool cover. I'm not that into Fables. I have 1 or 2 books of it though, anyways, that I got for free, I think. And number 59, maybe? Can't tell. Based on that top. Cool anyways. Fables. Most of the way down with this, guys. Robotech by Wildstorm. Love and War, number 4. And Robotech Love and War, number 4. Different cover. Looks like these are variants of each other. Good amount to compare. I think this one looks kind of stupid. I think this one looks kind of cool, dude. Kind of reminds me of Transformers and stuff, and that's why I like it. Love old school Transformers. In fact, I'm wearing my Transformers shirt just today. Grendel, God and the Devil, number 7 to 10. Looks pretty cool. This says Snyder down there. I don't know. Is this Scott Snyder or? Nope, John K. Snyder was the penciler. Cool, anyways. Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl. I have a few books from this run, actually. I wonder, I don't know if she took over Hawkman's book, the 2003 one from earlier, or if she had one running side by side. But this is issue 54 from 06. It says From the Beyond, so I'd assume she took over. Also, I don't know if this was the postman's fault or not. Corner got broke. But for 30 cents, cool reader book. That's half the reason I love these little lots I pick up. Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Again. Freaking mailman. Busting my dick. Balls, I mean. Pretty cool. If you can hear my friends downstairs, they're with my brother right now. Marvel Age preview. Look at the hot titles in 1990s, number 1. Huh. This is actually pretty cool. Inside info on heroes of the 90s. We got Ghost Rider, Guardians of the Galaxy, RoboCop, Namor, The New Warriors, Spider-Man, etc. Pretty cool. Looks like some cool stuff in here, actually. Very cool. Moving on. Actually, this is a pretty damn cool comic. Double Dragon, the Marvel comic. Hell yeah. Number 5. And we've got one more. Number 4. Very cool. Double Dragon. Then we got Chapel, number 2. Looks cool. Chapel's a Spawn character, I think. I would assume. Cover looks a little weird. And then Chapel number 5 versus Spawn. So yep, I'm guessing it's a Spawn character. Then we got Transmetropolitan by Vertigo, number 55. I did not know they were on there, but they got to that. Number 55. And then Wet Worms, number 15 by Image. Looks weird. And then Wet Worms, number 29. Decent enough cover. Crimson, number 22. Getting to the end here. Shadow, number 13. This one looks pretty sweet, actually. Monster Club. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the show Dino Squad. Is there 2 books in here? No, just how it's divided. The Dick Tracy graphic novel, 3 of 3. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's like a actual own thing or if it's like based on the movie or what. But cool anyways. Shadowhawk number 2 from Image. I don't know what I've heard of Shadowhawk. I think I might have a book or two of his, but I don't know. I'd assume something. Actually, this might be the newest book in there. I take it back. Savage Wolverine number 13, and I think this series has already been canceled in favor for the new Wolverine series. It's currently going on, just called Wolverine. Captain America 401. Pretty cool cover. U.S. Agent, Hawkeye, Mockingbird, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, etc. Falcon, Crossbones, Thor. All the cool characters. After the storm, very good condition. Mailman kind of screwed me here. I think they'd be a little more careful with the package. If you saw it when it came, well, I was excited either way, but it was destroyed, which is a bummer, cause yeah. 52 week 15, and actually I want to start collecting these 52s. For a while I just didn't care, but now that I see that a lot of these have an origin in the back, I kind of want to read it. Origin of Steel, and they're cheap. They cost like $1, but I always pass up on them because I just don't care enough. The End Wolverine number 1. That's an awesome cover. You know, old school, or not old school, but old looking Wolverine, ready to rock. Spider-Man and X-23 Marvel Team Up number 5, and again another. And that's not a gum or anything. That's the foam peanuts that they packed it with, if you were wondering. And it looks like 52 week 12, Origin of Wonder Woman. God damn, now I want these though, since I know they have the origins in them now. I know that. I didn't remember. The last one I got was probably in 2008, so I just forgot. But I want to read them now. Want to pick those up now that I know that there's origins and stuff in them. Then this is a number 1. Number 1. Marvel Boy. I would assume this guy is affiliated with Captain Marvel. Look at the book. Another one got damaged. Whatever. At this point. Spider-Man, Human Torch. Again, recently I've been neglecting Spider-Man, but I decided that I want to start collecting them. Again, more. This is by Dan Slott. I really like the Human Torch, how he's drawn in this one. Pretty cool. It's not often he's drawn in that Silver Age style anymore. X-Men Unlimited. That's an awesome cover. Wolverine. Been into X-Men a little more lately, too. Right. The Uncanny X-Men 307, and actually my comic store, my local one that sells a whole bunch of comics for $1, recently got in a whole bunch of. They sell all their comics for $1 or $2. They're pretty much into Magic now. They're pretty much a Magic store, but no one really buys their comics, so I have free range to go through everything because my town just isn't the place for comics, I guess. But pretty unpicked place, so I'm gonna start picking up there, and I might pick up their Uncanny, start out a little run of that. And most of those are back to board too. I think it's $1 a piece, which isn't bad for them. Damage Control number 3, another cool book. I love these covers. Iron Man just trashing, and they're just like, yeah, you do that for me, bro. All right, 2 more books. First off, Avengers Giant Size 30th Anniversary issue. Avengers 366. The cover is pretty sweet, you know, the gold one. You can see my hand on there in my shirt. You can see my Transformers shirt, but not really, it's too blurred. Very cool looking embossed cover too. Very awesome. Sweet, next book. And finally, we end the haul with Ultimate Iron Man number 3. But before we end up the haul, that was my grab bag, and actually while I was gone between parts, I ended up getting 3 more books I ended up going to Source and just picking up my new books. Nothing special, but the books I have to pick up. Batman and Robin #3. Funny thing, or 34. Robin Rises. Love how Robin Rises is coming along so far. Just Batman's going crazy right now. He needs to save Robin, and it's really cool. Kind of a nice story. But I don't know if I think this one had a selfie variant. I didn't get it. Don't care that much about the selfie variants. I actually prefer the normal covers. Very cool Pat Gleason cover. What was I thinking? Story behind these books. I was gonna get them the other day, but my card wasn't working when I was at Source. I figured it wasn't working at Source for some reason. Second, I left Source, got like 15 minutes away, stopped at a gas station. Turns out my card was just being dumb, but whatever. I picked them up now, so it kind of sucked making the trip out to Source and leaving empty-handed. Batman and Robin #34. Next, this new series of Teen Titans, #2. I don't know why they rebooted Teen Titans, but it was a good jumping on point. Got #1 and #2. But they just ended the series this year, so I don't know if it was like a huge story arc that ended, or if it ended and people were like, yo, I want Titans back. I don't know. I wasn't keeping up with the series, which I regretted, but since I love Red Robin, and I love the team they picked, they picked a lot of the characters from the animated show from like 2003 with Robin, Starfire, Cyborg, Beast Boy, Raven. But right now we have Raven, Robin, Beast Boy, purple guy. I just keep forgetting his name. Kid Flash isn't on the team anymore, which is a bummer. I wouldn't mind if Green Arrow got a new Speedy again, because he had his Speedy pre-52, the Maya Speedy. I don't know. I think she quit though, or whatever. Very cool Teen Titans cover. Again, not the selfie variant, I don't think. Final book, all new X-Men 26. Now, if you watch my previous video, I had 30. I was filing away my books the other day, and I realized I had 1 through 25 and 27 through 30. Now I do have the whole run, again, with specials and all that garbage. Everything's complete. But this is a series I want to collect to its entirety as it goes on, because All New X-Men's crazy good, you know. And in addition to the original X-Men, All New X-Men decided to actually expand the team. At first it was just the original 5. Their novelty being in today, not the 60s or wherever their time frame. Sorry, my camera died again, or ran out of battery, or not battery, it was just being dumb. But as I was saying, what was I thinking? It wasn't it's not just about them being in our time again now. It's also about the other X-Men. Then the X-23 joined the book prominently. She's dating Angel. And a lot of the new X-Men from the Uncanny book also are in it. So very cool. We're on 30 issues now. And the run's just as good as day 1. So I'm going to keep picking it up. Hopefully we can start getting some cool books, because this is a series I would like to look back on, because this is really my prize series right now. It's interesting. It's always on the bottom of my read pile for some reason. Like on my new comics, I have my old comics, my back issues, and then I have a read pile, my main read pile. Then I go through those books and I grab more books from the basement that I have to read. But I always put my new books on top as priority, of course. And I always put X-Men last, and then I always read it, and I enjoy it the most. I don't know why. I'm just like, hey, I kind of feel like reading Batman first. Batman's great. Batman and Robin's great. Teen Titans is great. All New X-Men is undefeated. It's just great. It's awesome. Brian Michael Bendis. I think I'll probably continue even when Bendis leaves if this book keeps going. But Bendis is known for his long runs, and that's what I like about Marvel. They don't replace the creative teams as much as DC does. It also pisses me off a little bit that Greg Capullo left Batman, because I love the Capullo Batman. I'll keep on that book though, because it's still well written. I like the new artist. I don't know if it's permanent or just this issue or a couple issues. I'm not positive. Hopefully Greg Capullo comes back, or if not, I will figure out what Greg Capullo's on, because his artwork in Batman was awesome. I think it's really matured since his Image stuff, or changed a little bit, and I think it's cool now. So that's all for today, guys. Sorry about the extra long video, and third haul in recent times, which is very different from my, hey, it's been 3 months, might as well do a comic haul. But I want to do these more regularly again, because I really miss doing these, miss talking to everyone. Hopefully, I haven't been seeing as many videos as I did in when people were doing hauls in their prime, but I've been really into like Lightning 2288's videos lately and stuff. That's been pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys want, you guys can comment whatever you want to do. So yeah, sorry about all these comic calls. I'm going to Comic Con or Fall Con soon. I hope to pick up a bunch of toys and comics there, so I'll have a big haul of comics and toys, and then ideally I can do some toy videos too soon. But yeah, for now, that was all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.